Hello, happy stream Sunday. It's such an exciting one too, because I can't believe I'm finally going to be starting playing Reunion. Like I said before, Double Exposure ended a lot faster than I expected. So I thought I had at least one more week with that game, but I guess not. But that does mean that we will be discussing quickly a tier list for Double Exposure's soundtrack, because I've done that with every game so far. And again, I feel like it was the most underwhelming of all the soundtracks. So I'm not exactly expecting to linger on it too much, and I might have the opposite problem where before it was like, oh yeah, this is like an amazing song and this one's amazing too, but I can't put everything in S tier. So I had to get really nitty gritty picky about like what I was putting in each tier. This time I feel like a lot of it's just gonna be like, it was a nice song. So like a lot of like B tier maybe. Um, so I'm gonna have to get picky in like a different way. And I noticed that the soundtrack was much smaller. Like at first I was gonna select for just the major songs that played, because that's what I've done with the other tier lists. And there were so many songs that came on during like the what were called Zen moments. So those like moments of reflection, which I missed several of. So some of these songs I might have never even heard before. And that kind of explains a lot. There are also a lot of songs that were like background music. I chose to leave those out because it was just way too much if I decided to include those. But when I just did the main songs that always play no matter how you play the game, it was such a short list. And so I was like, okay, I gotta add a little more. And I'm not as familiar with these songs as well, so it might make it kind of more challenging to rank them for that reason. But yeah, we'll get through it. And I do have links to YouTube and Spotify playlists on the Google Calendar event for today's stream, as well as on in the description if you're watching on YouTube. So if you want to follow along with that, you can. I'm not going to play the songs through my computer, because otherwise it'll just be a copyright mess. But I do have a way that I'll also use on stream to jog our memory for what the melody was. I'm not going to give it away quite yet. And I guess before I fully get into stream, my show and tell of the day is I did change my nails. So I need to turn off autofocus, or turn on autofocus. I always say the opposite. I need to turn on autofocus because I always turn it off because it just can't decide what to focus on. Okay, there we go. So this is what I did. Oh, it still doesn't even want to focus on stuff even when it's on. But they're pretty fun. They're okay, I was going for like a full coverage foil look, but I had oh my god. Is it because my face is visible? Is that the problem? There, oh, come on. There we go. I was going for a full coverage foil look, and it was my first time doing that, but it was still kind of patchy. And it was because the foil was crinkling, and I think that's just because I do have pretty curved nails. This is a weird, like, when you're watching a movie in 3D, I keep seeing those memes. Oh, it's not, you can't even see. But I do have pretty curved nails, so my suspicion is that makes it kind of hard to perfectly lay the foil down so it's completely even. I do like the kind of distressed foil look anyway, but it wasn't totally what I was going for, but it's pretty fun. It was like a rainbow duochrome, so it like gradients in between different shades of duochrome, so that's why they're all different colors, and if I hold them at different angles, they're gonna be different colors, which is so fun. I do have quite a bit of fun playing with foils, but I wish I could figure out a way to get it full coverage, because again, I don't mind the distressed foil look where there's like patches underneath that are black, because that's the base color I put underneath to help make the foils pop. But I was trying to do like a solid color. All right, focus, turn off. All right. So shall we get on with the soundtrack tier list? And then after this, the soundtrack tier list, I will be starting Reunion, which I am so excited about. And I did try to make sure my graphics settings are okay. I didn't launch it or start the game because I just didn't. I wanted to go into it with fresh eyes, but as far as I know, I shouldn't have any weird graphics settings that mess things up like I did with double exposure where everything was blurry for some reason. So hopefully it'll be fine. But to represent the songs without copyright bombing my stream, I have a very precise musical instrument with me today. Yeah, it's a kazoo. It might be kind of obnoxious, but I'm kind of having fun just doing like ridiculous instruments with this. Just like starting with the basic piano and then escalating from there, which honestly part of why I'm doing it this way is because again, I'm not as familiar with these songs, so it's a little harder for me to play things by ear if I'm not familiar with the song. So I can just hum along in my kazoo and recreate the melody hopefully fairly easily. So yeah, this will be interesting. Oh, and I should turn off my noise filter. I remember last time my noise filter was filtering out the what's that instrument called? The automaton. Last time I used an automaton, and then it was so funny. I listened to that stream after the fact, and I was like, "Oh, it sounded like I was right on the money with those melodies in the moment." And then watching it back, I was like, "Oh, you cannot even tell what those songs were." Automatone's hard though, especially with the small ones, because just the slightest movement can make something out of tune. Okay, let's. Wait, no. Filters there. Okay. I apologize if all of a sudden there's a bunch of noise because I just turned off my noise suppressor so it doesn't try to filter out the kazoo. So I do have the songs. I do have the songs roughly in order of when they appear in the game. Some of these popped up more than once in the game, so that's why I say roughly. So it's based on their first time that they appear in the game. And that was another thing that I thought was interesting about this game compared to the other soundtracks, is I felt like a lot of songs got reused for scenes I noticed after the fact when I was looking at the list of songs. So, yeah, I'm not sure why it has such a different approach. I mean, it is much newer than the other games, so I don't know. I don't know whose creative direction that was. But without further ado, we will start with judging Wake, which is the first song that starts up when Safi and Max are exploring the abandoned bowling alley. So let me get the song going in my headphones so I can recreate the melody as best as I can with this kazoo here for you. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, I think I know what's wrong. Oh. My headphones can split like two sources at the same time, and so it's connected to my computer and my phone, but the problem with that is it tries to detect which one's active, and sometimes it messes up. And I thought that's why I couldn't hear anything, but it just turned out my phone was turned all the way down. Alright, let's see here. Let me listen to it for a second and calibrate myself. Can we scooch back a little bit from now that I've listened to that bit? This is very serious musical analysis. guitar riff. So hopefully this is hard to do with songs I don't know that well. So hopefully that was like enough to jog your memory of what that song is. It's kind of, you know, this soft, like electric guitar, some strings, some drums, and vocals. I would say it was a pretty nice song. Like a nice one to kick things off with. Again, it is nothing like To All of You. Like, that's always going to take the cake for the best introductory song. Unless Reunion outdoes it. We'll see. But my assessment with this is like, I do quite like it. Maybe I'll give it an A. I don't really remember how the other songs go, so my tolerance for what goes in each tier is kind of off right now, so I always do a reorder at the end, so I might change my mind. But we'll stick with A for now, because yeah, I would say it's an enjoyable song. I would listen to it in my free time. Which is the level of quality that gets an A in this soundtrack, I guess. Alright, Everything I'm Not. Let me take a listen first. Oh, this one's so classic. Life is Strange. And I'm trying to remember. Oh, this is when Max was walking outside alone. Before Safi. Yeah, it's acoustic guitar and a female vocalist. Alright, I'm gonna rewind. Oh. I might do the chorus. Hold on. I listened to the first part. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I did okay. I was kind of hunting for the notes because sometimes like the melody kind of goes in a slightly different direction when those repeat motifs happen, but that's the chorus of it. I forgot how good this song was. I might stick it in S tier. Now this makes me think like Wake maybe should be B tier. But like I said, I'll listen to them all, then I'll reorder everything. Not doing that yet. I think I'll stick it in S tier. It's a quite nice song, very classic Life is Strange. Yeah. It's a nice one. So that has Illusion up next. This one, I believe, plays when Safi was found dead. It's some soft electric guitar and a female vocalist. And some drums just came in. This one's not very melodic, so I'm trying to listen for a part that would be good to use for my kazoo representation here. I'm gonna use this part. I missed that additional note for a second. Okay. Oh, that was quite nice too. I feel like I like this one better than Wake. But it's A tier. Maybe I was a little harsh, my review of the soundtrack, right? I don't know. I don't know why the first time I listened to it was okay. I mean, again, like if I listened to that and encountered it in the wilds, like I'd be like, oh, that's a nice song. Like, sure, I'll listen to it, but it's not like, oh my god, I love that song. Which most of the other Life is Strange soundtracks had at least several songs like that, where I was like, oh my god, I love it. My new favorite song. So, all right, Little Melancholy next. I think this is one of the reflection moments. Some soft acoustic guitar plucking. This one feels a lot very like classic Life is Strange too. All right, I think I can do this. Here we go. It's nice, like some drums slowly start coming in, some strings slowly start coming in. This is a nice one. It's a little cute. I'm gonna have to stick it in B tier, I think. I think I definitely like Illusion better. And Wake. Like all these I like better than this one, but this one's cute. Like it deserves some acknowledgement. It's a cute song, it's nice. Again, that's a lot of what the soundtrack feels like to me. It's like, oh, that was a nice song. Okay, someone was listening. Oh, we all know this one. We've heard it so many times. Every time I opened up the game to the menu screen. I feel like I could do this one pretty easily. Still kind of tricky because I haven't listened to this song as much as like the other songs in the soundtracks. But yeah, we know this song. We've heard it so many times. And it did play at some points in the game too, and I'm forgetting when it was. But I just remember it as the menu screen song. I mean, I did feel kind of excited when I booted up the game and I heard this song because it did feel very Life is Strange. But would I listen to it outside of the game as much? Like, I feel like it works really well as a menu screen song. Like, it's very successful in its purpose in the game. So, I might B tier it. Okay. I think you changed. This might be another Zen moment one, which will be a little trickier because I missed some Zen moments. Every time a Zen moment one comes up, I'm like, ugh. Oh no, I heard this one in the game. It's, again, acoustic guitar. I think this one played a couple times in the game, actually. This is one of the ones that did. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do the best I can. I was trying to do the guitar line, I don't know. Oh god, I was really unsure when I was doing that one. Okay. Yeah, this one I swear came up at least twice in the game. It was, I think this is the one that was like during Moses's room search, something related to that. It's nice. I think I'll put it in C just because it was like, eh. Like I didn't, it doesn't stand out like, oh, that song's doing something really interesting. It's just kind of like a, you know, it sets a nice vibe. And because of that, I have to be a little harsher to it. I always feel bad doing this because, like, I know people work hard on these songs. Okay, so I'm listening to Spectator. It's another just acoustic guitar, female vocals, some atmospheric synthesizer, it sounds like. Okay, let's see how I do. Like the melody alters a little bit as it repeats things, so again, it might be a little timid. Oops. Let me start that over. I missed when the melody started, so I could sing along. Or, I mean, kazoo along. That one's hard because it's very like the melody has again like a similar like theme going, but she keeps changing it up a little bit, so I keep getting like kind of lost. Um, this one's all right. It might be like a little too kind of steady for me to listen to like on my own, so I might stick it and see. I'm not even really sure what the threshold is for D tier at this point. So I might scoot it down to D if I need to, but like maybe I'll just do that. I think I'll switch to D. Just because like out of all the songs, like just for me personally, it's not as exciting. So all right. Under My Skin. I almost accidentally missed this one somehow when I was making my playlist, and then I was like looking it over a second time. I was like, wait a second. I missed something. This one's a little more indie rock, bass, electric guitar, drums. Let's see, where's the chorus? Okay. Oops. Oops. I sang one of the notes wrong. That's why I went, oops. Okay. Because, yeah, part of this is me listening to the song and I'm trying to anticipate the coming note just from my very serious musical background. And I messed that one up. I went too far. Okay. It's okay. Like, if I heard this song in the wild, I'd be like, it's not offensive, but like, I'm not going to be bumping it on repeat, or I don't think I would even put it on my playlist. Just because, again, it's kind of more flat in energy. Just because the structure of the song and the melodic ideas do feel kind of stagnant. Like there's nothing really that pops out to me. That's kind of what excites me with music, is if there's something exciting that pops out, whether it's an interesting chord progression or an interesting melody where something unexpected happens, that usually piques my interest. But it's like you have to walk a fine line, because I'm not going to listen to like noise or anything. Like what's the genre where it's just like random noises, like atonal nonsense? Like I'm not that far in the experimental realm, but I like when there's something that stands out. And it's actually really hard to do that with any arts, I would say. Like trying to push the limits without doing it so much that it's like, whoa, what is going on here? All right. Anyway, so this is Lonely is the next one. Really soft song again. Oh, here we go. Has a nice high-pitched acoustic guitar riff that popped in. I like it. It has a more interesting chord progression. This might be hard for me to kazoo along to. Okay. I think I get the vibe. Let's see if I mess this up. I knew I was gonna get kind of messed up in there, so you might have heard me like kind of hunting around for the notes because they were going fast. And I was like, can't keep up with this. I do quite like this one. It's really cute. Like I said, I liked the chord progression. And the song does evolve as it continues on, which I appreciate that as well. So I almost am considering S tier, but I think I'm gonna stick it in A for now. So now I'm listening to I Must Come Clean. It's like some quiet electric guitar with a booming bass drum every once in a while. I do like this one so far. It's reminding me of Grizzly Bear, kind of. I think that's who it reminds me of. I was like, it reminds me of someone. It's like if Grizzly Bear had a female vocalist. This is gonna be hard to kazoo to, though. Because the melody keeps changing. Okay, I'm gonna do my best. Mm-hmm. Oh, I did better at that than I thought. I mean, there were a couple parts where I was like kind of fishing around. I do like this one. Like, I feel like I would listen to this on my own. Like I said, it reminded me of Grizzly Bear, and I used to listen to them a ton. So I think I'll stick this in. I almost want to stick it in A, but I feel like A is getting crowded if I do that, which is not criteria I should be going off of. But I mean, it's not that hype of a song. So like, I feel like B tier seems like the place for it to go. I might be a little biased though because it does remind me of Grizzly Bear, so Missing Out. Ooh. Has a really fun electric guitar riff with a lot of echo and reverb going. Or maybe just mostly reverb. It sounds like it's maybe multiple guitars. That's why I thought it was echo at first. Okay. I'm gonna give it a shot at kazooing this. I'm not gonna kazoo the guitar part. That would be way too complicated. Yeah. That one's almost kind of giving Twilight soundtrack a little bit for some reason to me, and I do quite like it. It's fun. I really like that guitar. Like again, like I was having trouble figuring out if it was an echo that they put like production wise or if it was a second guitar for a second because there was like so much going on, which interests my ear. Um, I would listen to this in my free time as well. Like it was kind of fun. It's like something you would just kind of chill and relax to. Oh, which makes me want to stick it in B. I mean, this is kind of affirming how I felt about the soundtrack so far with how busy B is right now. Like, I feel like a lot of it was like, oh, that was nice. Yeah, I would listen to that. But like, if I was on my deathbed and thinking about all the songs I listened to, I don't know if these would jump out to me. Which is just, again, with my criteria being that I like really exciting, like musical production ideas, um, chaotic melodies and harmonies and stuff. So, like, it doesn't mean it's a bad song. It's just for me, it wouldn't stand out as much, unfortunately. All right, Ghost with a Peach Skin. This one has a much more interesting production and has like a synth, I think, with drums going. There's a little piano twinkle. I just realized I never said when these played in the game. I don't remember for the rest of these, to be honest with you. Oh, I quite like this one. Yeah, this is doing a lot of cool stuff with the production. It's like this one was trying to end up higher on my tier list. Like it heard me talking about what my preferences are, and it went like, "Oh, look at me!" And I had a feeling like I couldn't remember this game when this came in on the game just from the song title, but I could tell from the cool album artwork. I was like, I have a feeling this one's gonna rank pretty high, and I was correct. So let me see how well I can kazoo it. Again, it does have quite a bit of variation, so it's kind of hard for my memory to retain it. So I'm gonna do the best I can. I do quite like this one. I don't think there's a question. S tier. Bam. That is an S tier one for this particular soundtrack for sure. It was a lot of fun to listen to. Like you kind of probably saw like my reactions as I was like trying to calibrate for the kazooing, and there were a lot of things that like kind of made me light up a little bit because I was like, oh, that was something kind of fun that she did with that song. So yeah, I like the way like I could tell the melody was going outside of the key a little bit. Not in a bad way, and like in a way within the notes. Like I'm not saying that the singer's singing out of key. Just for like the key signature of the song, she was playing with it a little bit. And yeah, I just like how there were all these little pieces of ear candy that popped in throughout the song as well. So yeah, easy S tier. Heaviest of Storms. I feel like I remember this one, and I'm trying to remember when this came in on the game. It's kind of been, you know, some nice guitar, and then some drums came in. Okay. I think I get the vibe here. It gets kind of low for my voice. Oh my god. All right. Mm, it doesn't really do anything exciting for me. It kind of just keeps going with the same vibe. I think I'm making assumptions from what I heard so far. Oh, it did. I skipped to like halfway through the song, and all of a sudden I just heard this loud synth bass, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, sorry, I guess I was wrong. So let me hear that part. Maybe it'll change my judgment. Ugh, I do quite like that part when the bass synth comes in. I'm a sucker for bass synth. So this one's hard because I love that section when I think it's the chorus and it's just the music production just goes crazy. But what seems to be the verses, it's very just kind of, you know, chill, basic indie rock song is what it feels like to me. And it's not doing anything where it's like standing out that much for me. Oh, but the that part where it changed things up was fairly cool. I could see myself getting tired of this song easily though if I had it on my own playlist. So I was honestly at first gonna stick it in D until I heard more of the song. So I'm glad I decided to double check before I made that judgment that it just seemed like it was doing the same thing over and over. So it might have bumped itself up to a C just again because the B tier is getting a little crowded. So I feel like I need to get kind of picky with the stuff that's kind of like, I liked it, but like I'm not crazy about it. I feel like that's what B tier is. I feel like I'm having to get really incremental with it because, again, that's what most of the soundtrack felt like to me for this game. Okay, Under and Over. Some soft piano. I think strings or maybe a soft synthesizer. Surprisingly fast-paced melody with it. All right, I'm gonna give this a try. This quicker melody might be hard to keep up with. So this one, I have some kudos, some things to appreciate with it. I like how when the melody comes in, that melody is when the lyrics under and over start, and I feel like that melodic shape sounds like what the motion of under and over is. So I have appreciation for that. Again, this was a song that was just, kind of pleasant. I did skip ahead just to make sure it doesn't do something exciting later. So I didn't get like reverse catfish like I did with the Heaviest of Storms. It seems to kind of keep a similar vibe. Like it kind of builds up a little bit more with some more instruments popping in, but it's nothing like the Heaviest of Storms where it was like, whoa, where did this bass synth come from? So I'm kind of in between C and D because I think I liked Heaviest of Storms more than this one by a little bit, but I don't know if I would listen to this in my free time as much because it just was it was kind of a song that was like I would say inoffensive. Like there wasn't anything where I was like, oh, what is this that I'm listening to? But it wasn't like, ooh, this is doing something really cool. Maybe I'll stick it in D. Okay, we're gonna move on. It's in D tier, and I think I remember liking this last song, September. It feels very Before the Storm, I have to say, with the acoustic guitar riff that's playing now. I know which song it's reminding me of from Before the Storm. Was it Don't Care? I think it might have the same chords as Don't Care. Or maybe it's the same chords, but in a different key. Which, now I get why I like this song too. But it does change it up. It doesn't stay in that vibe. Probably the one song that makes me feel the most hyped up out of all of them. Oh, in the end, I skipped ahead because I was like, I swear there was a part I really liked. The end gets really loud. I feel like I'm talking really loud now because it's really loud in my headphones. I think I already know which tier this is going in, but I have to kazoo it like I did with the other ones, so hold on. It does. I just feel so before the storm to me. Like some of the ones where I was like, "Oh, this is classic Life is Strange." I'd say like was more like like Life is Strange 1 kind of, but this one feels very like Before the Storm to me, like kind of daughter ish in a way. And yeah, it's S tier. I knew the second that song came on at the end of the game. This was what played during the ending, I think. It had an ending montage like the others, right? And I knew. I was like, this is definitely one that's going to be an S tier when I do the tier list. And I'm surprised how evenly it turned out. I was worried I was going to have a really hard time judging these, but yeah, I was worried everything was going to end up in B tier. That was my main worry. Okay, so am I going to lock this in? I think the only one that jumped out to me where I was like, oh, I want to move that down was Wake, which is going to make B tier heavier. So I think I'll stick it there. So now I feel like this is very representative of how I felt about the soundtrack. Like there was just a lot of stuff where I was like, that was nice. And nothing that really stood out except for September and Ghost with the Peach Skin. And I'm trying to remember what Everything I'm Not was. Let me see if I have any final thoughts about that one. Oh yeah, that was the one where I was like, it's very Life is Strange 1. That's so funny. There's two of these where I'm like, oh, this one reminds me of Life is Strange 1. This one reminds me of Before the Storm. And then this one I just liked on its own. It didn't really fit the vibe of any of the other games. So there it is. My Life is Strange double exposure soundtrack tier list. All completed. I still can't believe I finished that song, or not the song, that game. Because, like I said, I swore I had at least one more stream with it. It just really, like, kind of ended out of nowhere. It felt like I was just getting started, and then I was like, oh, the game's done. Or it's wrapping up. So, oh, let me get my browser back open because now we're going to switch gears and we're going to start playing Reunion. And we only have an hour and a half with it at most because I do have something to go to after this. So I have a pretty hard stop in 1.5 hours, which is unfortunate because I wanted more time with it. I guess that tier list took longer than I expected. So let me update the category really quick. If I can remember how to do this. I don't do this very much when I'm already live. Oh, there we go. All right. Life is, oops, not Life is Strange. Life is Strange. Reunion. All right. Okay, now you get the game going. And I did research the graphics ahead of time, but like I said, I haven't play tested it besides just opening up the game to make sure that like my audio settings were good, making sure that captions were on. And all that stuff. I did Google like what recommended graphic settings are, and mine seemed to be okay now. There were a couple things, like I did switch VSync on. That was something that drove me crazy with Before the Storm, was all this screen tearing. Okay. But yeah, I'm excited. Oh, I cannot hear anything. Let me fix that. Oh, yeah, my output was not correct. You guys could probably hear stuff, but I could not hear anything. Okay. Here we go. I loved the menu music because it just, when I opened it up, I was like, oh, they're really going for the classic Life is Strange vibe with this one. Like the Dodie song and the other one, like, it felt like its own thing. Like, it wasn't total classic Life is Strange, but it, like I said, it worked really well for the menu song, and it kind of felt like its own fresh new thing, which is, I felt like what Double Exposure was going for. But this song feels very, very, very classic Life is Strange. Just vibe with it for a second. Plus the like golden hour sunset, like come on. But I guess we should probably start the game at some point. I'm so excited.
My name is Max Caulfield. I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. The storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse as the storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay.
We all know what I chose.
After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography, a career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University, at the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayed. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff. Like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle.
And friend-zones
Ben
people.
Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy,
Everybody
a
loves
nerdy
Moses.
astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayed, a
truly
glamorous
is.
student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned. Safi's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost.
Max,
Then I heard Safi's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power, her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving Safi, and together we escaped the storm.
An action that will have significant repercussions. And Safi herself? She left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return.
Yeah, I'm vibing to the music too.
I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
And we all... we know what I did before, so let's choose. Uh-oh. No, these continue on. Because I made things complicated in double exposure. Oh no. Yeah, I romanced her. I saved Chloe. And I think I romanced her. I did kiss her. This is gonna get so... Oh yeah, I did. I said that they were in a relationship. Okay, yeah. I did reject Safi. Okay, Max likes to have some fun, okay? Like, come on. And to be fair, the Vin and Amanda were different timelines that then merged, but it is what it is. Now this makes me wonder, like, if you change, like, how much do these things change what happens next in the game? Yeah, that's what I did. I'll own up to it. Yes. Oh. Is it getting into it? Oh, just a little bit. I guess probably as much as the choices impacted double exposure, maybe. Is this Chloe's room?
Yeah, and tell her to get the fuck out of bed, okay?
I knew it. Oh my god!
Maybe, hold on. Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah, okay. I can make that work.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee. Means no gas. Means no tour. Means... Fuck!
I love all her earrings. The way I played Chloe, she would threaten them.
Maybe call the Board of Health while you're at it, asshole. Or the cockroach is part of the catering service.
What are you on about?
I'm talking about my
Does
lead
it say
singer puking
Twiddles
her guts
instead of
out because you're
Twizzlers?
feeding us rancid red vines and pestilence.
All right. Sorry. Take all the time you need.
Solid play for tonight. But now this will definitely be our last gig here.
That's true. Her hair color matches my hair more in this game. Especially when it's freshly dyed. Right now it's a little faded, but... Is she getting powers? Whoa, what is going on? That room was so cool. Is that the bathroom? Wait. That looks like the fireplace to Max's place. That is the bathroom at the school. This is interesting.
Not again. It keeps getting worse. But I just need to find the way out. Assuming there is one.
So is she having powers? Oh, and this is the,
How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories. They're only getting worse.
This is where Safi was killed, the path that leads to it.
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time. Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there.
Ooh.
Does every daughter have nightmares that she killed her mom, even though she's still very much alive? Or is that just me?
Oh, I am, I guess, now that I think about it, I am very curious if you let Chloe die, how the game handles it. Here we are. Is that Chloe? On the ground?
A version of me. If Max didn't rewind to save me. She's not me. But she's a part of me. The question is, how much?
No, the lighthouse. I am curious what kind of natural disaster will pop up with this game. Like, is it going to be an earthquake this time? A tsunami, perhaps? Is that Max?
Max?
Oh, there's Safi. Does she have a blackout tattoo on her arm, or is that a sleeve? Like a clothing sleeve? It looks like a blackout tattoo. That's pretty cool.
There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the band?
I just told you, man. It's a fucking plague zone back here. How about crawling out of my ass and getting us some sawdust and Febreze?
Oh, how I missed Chloe. She going to Vermont, right? Was where Double Exposure was? Squirrel. Or is that must be Max. Oh, and it's fall.
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont. My camera is underneath all this. Car packing for dummies. Whatever you need most goes to the back.
Just clean up the donuts.
This weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee.
Hey, whatever gets you going.
My manager Hazel is always looking out for me.
Could be a good one for Long Vista Monthly, but they pay shit, Hazel.
And sometimes I want to kill her.
No more photos of your friends, please. Magnifique.
I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
I'm always intimidated when I'm starting a new journal. It feels like I'm supposed to be making some sort of grand statement, especially since I haven't had much to say since the storm that changed everything. TM last year. I just remembered my noise suppressor is not back on. Let me fix that really quick before I keep going. I don't know how I randomly remembered that. Well, that's somewhere to start. Last year, it felt like everything was falling apart when my friend Safi died. And then I found a world where Safi wasn't dead and a new ability to jump between realities. And then everything really did fall apart until Safi and I managed to put it back together. Oops. That's not what I meant to do.
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist. So I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max.
Okay, let me go back to the journal to see what she's been up to. Because when I started messing with my audio settings, it made it so it was like keyboard buttons that showed up. Okay, anyway, Chloe texted me after the storm. I wanted to write her back so many times, but I just couldn't find the words. I still can't. I think this journal is my attempt to find them. Maybe when I do, I'll be able to write her back, and who knows? In some ways, there's very little to report. Same place, same house, same life. After so many years of endlessly moving around, one adventure to the next, I've suddenly found myself, I don't know, cocooned? But in other ways, I've been going through a bit of a metamorphosis. Why did she text Chloe? Chloe's gonna think she's like dead or something. Oh, I have not learned any French, actually. I took Spanish in high school. That's pretty interesting, though, about the word squirrel. I could see that. I mean, it's pretty complicated because you're doing like a sk, and then because I think if I'm remembering right, I guess it kind of depends on the language you're talking about, but a lot of languages, they pronounce R's differently than English does. When Yasmin asked me to teach full-time, I was shocked. I thought she was joking, but after attending a few of my workshops, she was confident I could do it. And here's the second shock. It looks like she was right. I love teaching. I care about my students and being the kind of teacher who nurtures them in a way mine never did, to put it mildly. Maybe that's enough. For now, it definitely is. But for how long? It's not that I feel stuck exactly, but is this what I've been building towards all this time? Am I ready to commit to this place, to this version of me? Maybe that's why I said yes when my agent Hazel, holy crap, I have an agent now, suggested I spend the weekend in New York. Maybe I can get my on-the-road fix while still putting down some roots. But then she sent me some interview questions in advance and where do you get your inspiration from? Is it too weird to say that I'm inspired by death? Not inspired exactly. Driven by death? Defined by death? I mean, with everything Max has been through, that makes sense. What the hell would someone say to that? Sorry about your weird life? Stop crying on my notes? Actually, this is a reporter, so the next question would be, then why is your work so much less depressing lately? No urban landscapes, no rusted rebar, you're even getting into portraiture. And yeah, I guess Caledon has been good for me. It feels alive in a way that doesn't hurt anymore. I've already broken into every derelict, there we go, derelict building and bowling alley last year. So this year I just kind of learned how to live with the living again. See, this is why I don't do interviews. Oh, there's the bowling alley guy. Let's look at the essays.
Some of my students take my class so seriously, it's intimidating.
I used a 24mm prime lens at f2.8 with mid-afternoon overcast conditions and an aluminum bounce board for the key. My intention was to capture the malevolence of the subject, particularly in the eyes, in which I used point lighting to accentuate the inherent sinister qualities. Excellent work, you really brought the subject to life. And to translate this for people who are not familiar with camera operation, 24mm means like, I forget which part of the lens it measures, but the main thing that it affects is how zoomed in an image is. So the smaller the number, the more zoomed out it is. So like your phone camera, because it needs to be able to take pictures of things pretty close up, especially your front-facing camera, it has usually a smaller millimeter lens. And then when you see those shots on like animal documentaries where they're super zoomed in, they're probably using a very large lens, like hundreds of millimeters. I think it's the length, which makes sense because yeah, the more millimeters, the longer the lens is. And then f2.8, that is the aperture, and it affects how much light is being let in, but it also affects, actually we have a great example here. Oh, I can't use my mouse to really gesture, but you see how just behind this text there's a blurry background? So the aperture also impacts how blurry the background looks because it means there's a narrower point where the image is in focus. So a higher aperture, like as in the number, would cause everything to be more in focus, so less blurry of a background in your picture, but lets less light in than a larger aperture would. Or, okay, so it's confusing, but the smaller number, the aperture is larger. and the larger the aperture number, the smaller it is. And then the key light, that's the light that is the main source of light. And point lighting would be like, I mean, it's kind of what it sounds like. It's just small lights that accentuate specific things.
Loretta is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it.
Okay. I used my phone to capture a still life of my recorder and a bottle of beer. I wanted to explore compositional enjambment. Okay, jeez, I did really mess that up. A new concept I invented to express my feelings about my love of journalism and how it interferes with my ability to have a social life. Compositionally, very effective. Next time, focus in on how the lighting can sculpt your intended emotion. Oh, and one thing I forgot to say about like the technicalities of the camera. The smaller millimeter lenses do cause more of a fisheye effect, so that's the downside with them. Whereas like longer lenses flatten the image more. So that's why selfies are not always very representative of how you look in real life, because they do warp things because of how small the lens is.
My most trusted companion.
So now you've all had photography 101. I actually learned it in the context of video production.
1 gallery showing, 3 magazine meetings,
Took a
and
couple
1
classes
commission
for that.
proposal. So of course I packed 25 different outfits.
I mean, you never know. I'm so bad at deciding what outfits to pack, because I'm like, but what if because like I kind of wear an outfit by vibe, so it's like, what if I want this vibe or this? And sometimes I regret things. I'm like, I wish I brought that other item of clothing that I did not bring with me.
The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment.
I just put it together that it's a selfie. It's like every time there's a selfie on my Polaroid, it just takes me back to the first game. Yeah, you can see that her selfie's with a smaller lens and a lower aperture number, but it's technically a wider aperture. So that's how much the lens is open. So the background's kind of blurry, and you can see that how everything looks kind of warped in a circular shape. That's because of the smaller lens. So now you've learned things. Unless people already knew that. I don't know. I didn't know that until I took my video production class, and I would not have known that without it.
Time for your close-up.
Oh! Hold on. Squirrel! Double exposure! Oh, that's actually a really nice... Wait! The birds! Come back! Oh! No! I was trying to take it when there were 2 birds in frame, and they disappeared right as I hit the shutter button. That's not fair. I'll save it. That was a good one, though. It works so much better when there's, like, a lot more midtones. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get to take more pictures in this game. Whoa. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. I remember this with double exposure. I felt like I spent an eternity just like reading through the texts. Is there no social media one this time? Okay, I'm letting the text just come in, and I'm gonna read everything for Moses. But it sounds like it's not good. Tony says he might make it out for Thanksgiving, but Labor Day is a no-go. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was really looking forward to meeting him. It's hard. I know we're both busy, and I don't mind waiting for holidays. But when he says he can come and then cancels... I know. Okay, I have an idea for something that might cheer you up, but it should wait until next week. For now, want to meet at the Turtle and commiserate? Sure. Max, I know you hated every minute of our Machine Angel marathon, but it means a lot that you wanted to cheer me up. Moses, it was my absolute pleasure to try and fail to understand what that sexy robot was doing. Hey, are we on for 2 today? Yes. Sorry, we have a faculty meeting with President Teller on Monday. My advisor's asking me to prep some slides on the future of physics. Just put your face on the last slide. I don't think he has that sense of humor, or any sense of humor, but yes, I should be done by 2. Cool. Anything I can do to help? Yes, bring marshmallows. Want to cancel today? What? No, why would I? Because I'm guessing you still haven't packed for your trip? Well, I moved all my clothes onto the bed. Progress is being made, but I don't need to cancel. I want to run a couple of outfit ideas by you anyway. Okay, see you at 2. Sounds like we won't get much testing done this time. Hey, you're back in town tomorrow, right? Yeah, sometime in the evening. If this is a surprise birthday thing, I would love to opt out. Oh right, your birthday was yesterday. Sorry, slipped my mind. Oh, hey, Captain! Welcome in. I love the ominous music while I'm just like reading these just like normal text so far. Oh, I think I'm starting to get into the whatever tense thing was happening. It's been a crazy weekend. There's a lot happening, like a lot. Is everything okay? Just focus on your trip. I'll fill you in when you get back. Are you back? Are you safe? Of course I'm safe. Still on the road. What's going on? Good, then stay away for now. There's some kind of attack on campus. Oh my god, what's happening? Are you okay? I'm headed to the observatory. There are students trapped. It's a fire, spreading quick, really bad. Stay away. I'll let you know when it's clear. No, I'm coming to help. I'll be there soon. Stay safe. Ooh. I knew there was going to be some kind of a natural disaster. Now I'm wondering if Chloe like absorbed Rachel's fire powers. I know, I'm so excited. I'm so glad I'm playing this game right now. It feels so nostalgic. Because it felt like it was leaning like just even the menu music, and then you start off with Chloe and everything was just like, oh my god. Okay, so Hazel, aka Max's agent, manager, agent, something like that. Updates. Bouchon Gallery in Soho and Astrid in Williamsburg, both interested. Trying to pit them against each other on the fee. More to come. Whoa, that's great news. Thanks. Also, Aperture wants to include you in a feature. Something about post-industrial naturalism, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, I'd rather you have your own spread. Holy shit, but I mean, Aperture? I'm honored just to be considered. They're lucky to have you. Trust me, I know most of the editors there. They're dying for young talent. Okay, things are happening. I want to get you down to New York for some gallery tours. The 2 I mentioned above, plus maybe a couple more if I can lock them in. Whoa, I'll look at my calendar. When are you thinking? Don't kill me. Can you do this weekend? Wow, okay. I'll look into it right away. I'm in. Excellent. Finalizing plans now. We'll send you the itinerary. Get excited. This is going to be huge for you.
I never responded to this. I should. Once I somehow figure out what to say.
Yeah, the text that we got from Chloe at the end of Double Exposure. Oh. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, her agent management, something like that. Alright, Amanda. How was class today? It was great. We found a handful of squirrels and some finches. I thought I saw a hermit thrush, but it flew away before I got to the right page in my field guide. Love it. Hey, the Turtle's having a movie night tomorrow. I need a spooky There's these random words that they throw in there that I'm not ready for. Autumnal? Family-friendly film. Any thoughts? Ooh, let me bring over my DVD binders. I have a bunch of options. Wait, family-friendly? I don't know if I have anything. That's what Ben said. It was good seeing you tonight. Great seeing you too. If you ever want to do a family-unfriendly night, I'm happy to lend my film collection. Hey, just checking in. How are you doing? Not bad. Heading out for a date with a girl in Brattleboro who has a pet parrot. What? Has Amanda re-friend zoned me after everything that happened in the previous game? Are you sure she wasn't a pirate in disguise? Hold on, she's asking if I have any pieces of 8s. I assume that's a new kind of indica edible. Okay, the parrot was way too loud, and Pirate Girl is still working things out with her ex, so that's out. Why are the cute ones always emotionally unavailable? You tell me. Yeah, guess I deserve that. You don't, and I'm sorry. It's just you and I get along so well. Sometimes I wonder why we broke up. I know. I'm sorry we weren't quite right for each other, but you're still one of my favorite people in Lakeport, and I'm really glad that we're friends. Assuming you still want to be friends. Say no more, and same to you. Hey, you free this Friday? I was talking to my new bartender about what we could do to help Lakeport after the storm, and long story short, we're having an open mic night. I'm gonna do stand-up. Wait, this Friday? I'm so sorry, I can't come. My agent set up a couple of gallery shows in NYC. I have to leave right after my class. What? That's amazing. Congratulations. Thanks. Mind if I stop by the Turtle tonight? I have to choose a couple of prints to bring with me, and I'd love a second opinion. You're on. I'll have a free drink waiting at the bar for the almost birthday girl. Oh, man. Yeah, she did move on quick, because how much time has passed between that game and now? It doesn't seem like it's been too long. Alright. Safi. Hey, how's the road? Where even are you? Safi, you haven't answered my calls or texts. I miss you. Just let me know you're okay, please. Stop texting me. You told me where you stood before on the Overlook. You weren't there for me then. No need to pretend you are now. That's not fair. I still care about you. Just call me back. Safi, are you there? Hey, just hope you're okay. That's all. Call me. I mean, I felt like she just had, like, not the best intentions with what she was gonna do. Okay, Vin. Amanda's having a back-to-school night at the Turtle. You in? I shouldn't. I only have a few more days until my first class starts. I have to revise my syllabus, make sure I have the class portal set up. Moses says I have imposter syndrome, but I never finished high school. Can you really call it imposter syndrome if you're an actual imposter? Oh dear, a classic case of the jitters. Step 1, take a deep breath. Oh, and I need to check if the waivers are required for classes that meet outside of normal. Deep breaths, got it. I guess I never realized that she didn't end up graduating high school. Which that makes sense. But you'd think she would transfer somewhere else? Or maybe what's that school called? Blackwell just like got so destroyed that the records were gone, so she couldn't. Or there's something, I don't know. Interesting. I just ordered you a Cosmo. Meet me at the bar for step 2. Fine. It was good to see you tonight, and remember what I said. Fake it till you make it. Your students are so excited to learn from a famous photographer, and once they meet you, they'll be so excited to learn from you. Don't stress. Thanks, Finn. I mean it. I'm gonna kill Owen, I swear. What did he do now? He got all snooty because I didn't understand the neuroplasticity of large language models, but then needed help with the copy machine. I have a lot of large language to feed that guy. I'm torn. On the one hand, I like having a friend in the president's office, and on the other, you want to watch me verbally eviscerate Owen? It's a real conundrum. Hey, I saw an audition sheet in Lakeport this afternoon. I think it was an all-male take on the Taming of the Shrew. Just a heads up. I'm aware. You don't like that theater company? I do not. The artistic director is a talentless hack. Also, we dated for a while in sophomore year. Actually, you'd like him. He quotes Ansel Adams sometimes, and he loves indie pop. Please don't set me up with your ex-boyfriend. That's too weird. What better way to assure you that I have no ill will regarding our breakup? I'm an open-minded libertine Max. I lost both of them! I romanced both of them in the other game, and I lost both of them. Oh my god. You misspelled artsy fuckboy. I'm so glad we're still friends. No one really gets me like you do. Hey, are you coming to Amanda's open mic thing? Actually, I can't. Tell you the whole story when I get back, but for now, is there anything you want from NYC? Black and white cookie. Black and white cookie. And then Yasmin. I think this is the last set of texts. Maxine, hello. I have missed you since leaving campus. Are you well? President Fayad, it's so nice to hear from you. Please, it is former president, if anything. But I much prefer Yasmin. You got it, Yasmin. Things are great. I love my class. The students are so smart and inquisitive. And my new agent, Hazel, has really been pushing my work to galleries and magazines. I'm so grateful to you for getting me the instructor role. That is so exciting. You earned your new role entirely on your own merits. You are a great artist. You deserve to have your work appreciated on campus and out in the world. Aw, thank you. I have been desperately trying to reach Safia. Have you heard from her? I'm sorry, no. Just a single text, but no information about where she is or what she's doing. It is the same for me. I am worried. I know. Me too. Are we done listening to ominous music while I read text?
Something horrible is happening on campus. I've got to get back now.
Dang, she took off. Okay, Max. Okay, Mad Max. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. For sure.
I've been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose.
Max is apparently the one that needs to keep Kaladin in order.
This is so horrible.
I thought there was a fire. Maybe they got it under control.
The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean?
That's a good question. It looks so different when it's not
Fire
snowy.
department. They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here. Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Campus security is out in force. Is it for the fire or...
Oops. I didn't mean to cut the axe off. So there is a fire
Loretta's
somewhere.
March? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
Loretta's march. March on campus. This corrupt and criminal administration will not silence us. We will make our voices heard. September 22nd, 7 p.m. Admin building. Rise up, rise up, rise up. Like the school's administration?
Where did all this come from?
Yeah, what on earth happened? Like, everyone seemed to be doing just fine with Caldon a bit ago. But I guess the president did switch. Oh, there's the fire. I see it now.
Get us out of here!
Oh my god.
No! Hang on! I will get help!
Oh, and Max can't switch dimensions anymore, right? Jeez. This is terrible. Oh, just listening to people like burn to death. Okay. Can I not do anything to help them? Oh, it's so dark. I can't see anything. It's just my monitor that's dark.
Damn
I
it!
can see fine on my preview on the other one. Ooh.
Security! There's students trapped in the atrium!
No shit, you need to clear out now!
Why does nobody have, like, bolt cutters on them?
The whole campus is burning. This is so
Maybe it's more of a
horrible.
fire department thing? But you'd think that would be the priority, getting people out. Is that Moses?
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
Who does he have in his hands? Or his arms? I thought she broke her camera for a second. Oh, maybe she did. Ooh.
Max, hurry, the roof is caving
Why
in!
didn't she bring oven mitts? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, the janitor, that makes sense too. Oh my god. This is crazy. I did not know the game was gonna take this turn.
No. Come on. I'll save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time.
She's gonna get the bolt cutters. Or how far back in time is that selfie? Because she... Was that right before we drove out?
No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh god. I did it. I jumped into a photo
this is the
again.
overlook.
I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done? It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was.
Yeah, how could that situation have been any worse?
I'm here now. I can do something. I have to do something. What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my god.
Oh, is that the fire double exposed on the picture? It's wild. Yeah, it's just, yeah, fire, water, everything. Let's get some, like, baseball-sized hail while we're at it. And a tornado. Just throw in all the elements.
Hello. Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do.
So she's gonna sacrifice whatever opportunity that was, that gallery moment, to save Caldon. Yeah, meteor shower, some comets.
It's so peaceful. But for how long?
It is nice. This is making me want to go to a museum. Hot chocolate!
Moses should be waiting for me in his office.
Alright, what did Loretta send? Oh yeah, there is no more social media thingy. I mean, it was a lot. It was just like, now there's text, now there's social media posts to read, so... And I felt like the social media posts, it had all these people that, like, weren't notable characters in the game. So, I guess I don't really miss it. Hey Loretta, just checking, is everything okay? Yes, Max. Why do you ask? No real reason, but please tell me if there's anything dangerous going on with you. None more than usual. Again, what is this about? It's nothing, I promise. I'm just checking in. Alright, well, thanks for the super weird check-in, I guess. Oh, and it's all Halloween-y. It's cute. It is cool seeing the campus without snow this time, but I did like the cozy snowiness. Just want to look around. What are they doing out there? Playing frisbee?
I wonder how Moses will react to all
I'm
this.
so bad at that. Okay, I knew this is where I was. I recognized his office. I'm so bad at frisbee though. I tend to like make it not go in a straight path. It's on the newspaper.
Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself.
Oh no. The Lakeport Daily News. New president promises a bold new Caledon. Dr. Owen Teller will be the first to admit that he has big shoes to fill. In September, he became Caledon University's new president after the longtime tenure of Dr. Yasmin Fayyad. Since then, he's faced many detractors who question whether his proposed campus expansion and corporate partnerships are in keeping with Caledon's values. But Teller is undeterred. As a proud Caledon alumnus, I am delighted to return to my alma mater and shepherd the school to a new era. He tells me over a cappuccino in the school's Everett Observatory Cafe. Caledon has weathered many storms in the past year, both literal and reputational, but as we begin the arduous work of rebuilding... That's all I get to read. So he is up to something fishy. Alright, let's meet up with Moses.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is... well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Ooh.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean... it was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
Yeah, what about me?
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
It's not easy.
Everyone who's still in the class has an A, but plenty of students dropped when they realized how tough it would be.
I noticed that too. Not the academic curve we strive for, but perhaps that wasn't covered in your orientation.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
I don't like him.
Wow. I do not
He's
remember
gross.
this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
I love that awkward exit.
That guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer.
I knew he was gonna catch on.
But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
If you saw the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you.
Should we be honest that he's a victim to the fire? Let's be honest.
Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
I mean, honestly, I didn't even know that was a possibility, so...
Oh my god. I didn't even think to.
Hey, you were in shock. It's understandable.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work.
We're gonna rewind again.
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend.
Oh, what are they 3D printing? Is it like some kind of a troll guy? I don't know.
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment.
This again.
Time to fire up my rewind powers so I can grab that index card before Moses rips it.
I'm so excited.
Yoink.
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
I like how it's a test within a test. What does computer say?
Moses is so passionate about physics. But as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens.
Simulation in progress, 41% complete.
Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fireflinger did the deed.
I don't see any clues on this fellow.
Are you my mystery killer?
I mean, the sword's giving killer. Oh my god. Am I gonna be able to figure this out? I feel like
Don't worry, Swordmaster Frostbite. I'll find your killer. Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z.
My husband does that all the time. He builds Gundam figurines just like that. Oh my god, those plastic things are everywhere. But it's cool seeing them progress. Would a cherry tree go dormant indoors though? Oh, maybe it could detect the change in light, but I feel like the change in temperature is important too.
Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest.
Poor thing.
You really understand how I'm feeling right now? Turtle strapped to a rocket booster? Well, you're definitely no true samurai. But are you the killer?
This is something. No true samurai. Mina Hiramatsu, but
using a rewind test to get me into anime? Moses is abusing his powers. Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. Yasmin has been through hell in the last year.
Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
Moses, thank you for your card. My time at Caledon didn't end quite as I might have hoped, but I know that the school is in capable hands. I remember when Safia first met you and had... hold on, let me read it with the typed text. I can't figure out what she was trying to say. I remember when Safia first met you and how excited she was to make such a bright new friend. I hope that wherever she is now, she knows how lucky she is to have friends like you and Maxine. Fondly, Yasmin. How did I feel like they still have like typos in their letters when it's just you're reading them visually. Wait, so do any of these others say...
Are you my mystery
I feel
killer?
like it has to be the one that I was looking at, because none of the others had
Who was
any
the murder
indication.
victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fire flinger did the deed.
Oh, an index card.
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing.
That's Machine Angel.
Safi's been radio silent for almost a year.
Oh, the gingerbread house building.
I wish we knew where she was.
That's so cute.
Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long?
Hey Boo, hope you're enjoying your favorite season. Sorry I can't visit until Thanksgiving, but until then, enjoy the flowers. Looks like Rebecca. Cute.
Yoink.
Welcome back.
Wait, I didn't find the answer?
We've covered a lot of ground these past months together.
Safe. Rewinding 5 minutes or less. Rewinding with objects. Small changes made in the past. Rewinding in front of others. Why don't people notice when Max teleports? Perceptual completion. The influence of schemas. Untested. Timeline shifting. No evidence of other timelines seen since the merge. Avoid. Photo jumping. Large changes made in the past. Theoretical new powers. Fast forward. Tailored rewinds. Rewinding one item, area, person, but not the rest. Photo jumping into photos Max isn't in. Some success in the past, but inconclusive, possibly unsafe. Photo jumping into a photo and remaining indefinitely, unsure of ramifications, won't test. Discovering and shifting into other timelines, splitting the timeline in two again. No plans to test, could kill Safi. Okay. I feel like the prime suspect is the one that looked like a knockoff of Sailor Moon. I mean... Oh my god, I'm not good at these things where I have to search everywhere.
Well, you're definitely no true samurai. But are you the... So, your name is Mina. But did you kill the samurai? Where's the proof?
Okay, there has to be something I missed.
Don't worry, Swordmaster Frostbite. I'll find your killer.
Like, did this guy didn't have anything?
You probably are a true samurai, actually.
Oh.
It was you! Mina.
See?
I didn't know you had it in you.
No true samurai. Swordmaster Frostbite has plans for world domination, and nothing can stop him. Until a bookish high school girl learns that she is the reincarnation of an ancient samurai warrior. With her two best friends, Hana Ishihara and Izumi Kanda? Can't tell if those are A's or O's. Our hero must find the courage to face Swordmaster Frostbite and save the world. But how could she prevail? After all, she is no true samurai. Alright. I have the answer. I had the answer, I just didn't interact with the correct things.
Ask me again.
Max, it's great that you can remember something you just saw, but I'm testing whether you can remember it before you saw it.
Fair enough.
Oh, did I not rewind? Okay, let's try that again.
Okay, ask me again.
What?
Okay, ask me again.
Max, it's great that you can remember something you just saw, but I'm
What?
Okay, ask me again.
Max, it's great that you...
What is going on? Okay, we're just rewinding all the way. Yeah, it like wasn't rewinding past the first choice, I swear. Is there no way to speed it up like I could in the first game? I wasn't playing that one with the controller, so I don't remember what button that would have been. I mean, I feel like I rewinded enough. I swear.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
More tests within tests. How am I gonna do that?
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
Really helpful.
Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike.
You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Damn. It's never simple in the Time Dojo.
Oh.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
So if I do it now, is she gonna catch it? Is there something else I'm supposed to do? Wait.
Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes.
Like get a pillow?
Need another plan.
The poor thing's not even on the hinges anymore. Okay, let's see. Is there a pillow upstairs that I could cushion the fall with? Maybe? Something? Maybe something down here?
If I want to get that mug, I'll have to find some way to protect it when it falls.
Ah.
This could protect the mug.
if it wasn't currently in pieces.
Okay, make me rewind first.
Mina Hiramatsu, the...
Okay. Let's grab this.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
All right, let's do this. Will this be satisfactory for him?
Yes.
And then I'm guessing I show him what I have.
Thanks.
Did I say world's
I'll put
best
the kettle
grandma?
on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
Uh-oh.
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
Why is Fire just constantly trying to take him?
Unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Alright. No!
Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes. Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark.
I mean,
Thank you, teleporting Max.
who sees their kettle sparking and just goes, it's gonna be okay.
That didn't
Even if
happen
it's
before.
normal.
We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
No! There's gonna be another way we can have hot chocolate. This is heartbreaking.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
But this? Going back into a photo? Trying to stop a major catastrophe? This is where the bad shit starts happening.
We won't try to change everything. But if we figure out where and how the fire starts, we might be able to change the thing that matters. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes I wish everyone still remembered. The two timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I know you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda?
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone. Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her, and I couldn't live with that either.
She still makes eyes at you and the turtle. Any regrets?
Does she now? Oh, of course.
Amanda is amazing. If there was a way to be honest about my powers and make her happy, I'd love to find it.
Even Vin?
Vin in my relationship had the staying power of warm milk. Rewind had nothing to do with it. Besides, he's busy, hitching his star to President Teller's wagon and going for his graduate degree.
How's he doing? You guys still hang out?
Gotta keep it interesting.
We hung out last week. And a few times before that. It's fun, but simple, which is all I can handle anyway. So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
No, or no?
I still don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry. The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe. In the school bathroom.
Trying to save Chloe and the place I love is how I destroyed the last place I loved.
Arcadia Bay, right? It looked beautiful. At least from the photos you showed me.
It was beautiful. When it was still on the map. How do I know Lakeport won't be next? How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do.
Now what?
So, how do we stop a fire before it starts?
Drench everything in water.
Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
Good point.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
The game is afoot. From here on, it's up to you to find enough evidence to pinpoint the source of the fire. Remember to look everywhere for clues. Okay, just remember that I'm bad at looking for stuff while we're at it. And I think, yeah, we will wrap it up here for the evening. Now that we've got the ball rolling, because yeah, I have stuff to do after the stream, so I gotta get going. But I have to say, it was exciting to start the game. I really didn't know what direction this is going to go in, because just like with Double Exposure, I did keep myself pretty sheltered from posts about this. I didn't watch any clips. I wanted to go into this as cold as I could. And now I'm curious how Chloe ties in. Maybe she's the one that brings the fire. We find out it was Chloe that lit the building on fire or something. Oh my god. I mean, maybe she is a suspect. I don't think so though. Oh my god. But yeah, it's definitely exciting. It's been nice to get a brief reunion with Chloe so far with the introduction of the game. And yeah, I'm just curious what direction it's going to go in. I guess I'm looking just now at the game artwork in Steam, and I do see that there are flames in the background, so I should have known that that was going to be the natural disaster. I mean, it was the natural disaster and Before the Storm as well, so yeah, so far it does feel kind of similar to Double Exposure, which makes sense. I mean, I haven't played through much of it. Again, I don't think I really miss the social media side of it. I'm totally okay with just having to read texts. So that was an interesting change that I am perfectly okay with. The soundtrack so far, again, is kind of in that realm of like, it's nice, but there's nothing like To All of You. I'll just keep bringing up that song every single time when I'm making a comparison. But yeah, I'm curious where the story's gonna go. And I can't believe that every single person Max has romanced has dumped her so far. Chloe's dumped her, and now Amanda and Vin have also dumped her. I guess that had to happen because I was like, how is this gonna work? Like, am I gonna be like in a poly relationship with Amanda and Vin now? Like, what is going on? But yeah, pretty exciting. I'm excited to play more of it next week, so that's what the plan will be. 5 p.m. Central Time. I'll be playing more of Reunion. And I will also be doing a Thursday bonus stream at 9 p.m. Central Time on Thursday. I will be playing more of Tomodachi Life. So if you'd like to join back in for that, you can. There has been an interesting development. So far, I am adding Life is Strange characters, and my intent is to slowly just add characters as I play games on stream and such. So that'll be fun. Probably will stream for like an hour and a half on that. We'll try to get back to my social media again. I don't know what my deal is. It's like stuff keeps coming up. But I want to get on that as well. Yeah, overall, enjoyed my start to Reunion. Excited to play more. Hoping to see people there for that. But if you cannot make it, VODs are here for a reason. They're on Twitch temporarily for like a week, and then on YouTube for forever. But yeah, goodbye, good night, and I'll see you Thursday or next week or whenever. But hopefully you have a good rest of your night or whatever it is going on for you today. And hope to see you next time.